Hey rugby fans, welcome back to the channel. We've got some thrilling news today about the upcoming Bledisloe Cup test that's sure to shake things up. So, here's the scoop. All Blacks forwards coach Jason Ryan is gearing up for a fiery clash against the Wallabies this Saturday in Sydney. And there's a fascinating subplot to this matchup. The Wallabies are bringing in some serious Kiwi firepower with two former New Zealand coaches on their team. That's right, Wallabies head coach Joe Schmidt and scrum coach Mike Cron both have deep roots with the All Blacks. Schmidt was an assistant to Ian Foster during the 2022 and 2023 test seasons. And Cron has a history of working with legendary Kiwi coaches Graham Henry and Steve Hansen for over 200 tests. Talk about a trans-Tasman twist. Jason Ryan, who's worked closely with both Schmidt and Cron, has a huge amount of respect for them. He's particularly close with Cron, who he sees as a mentor. Imagine his surprise when he found out Cron was heading to the Wallabies. Ryan was actually given a heads up about Cron's move before it went public, and he's got nothing but respect for his old mentor. And let's be honest, who wouldn't be excited to see such a high-caliber coaching duo on the other side? As for Schmidt, his Wallabies are looking to employ a fast-paced, attacking style of play. Ryan reckons this will be a high-speed showdown, which is something the All Blacks are definitely ready for. With Schmidt's influence already making waves and his strategic mind at play, you can bet this match will be electrifying. So what does this all mean? In a nutshell, the All Blacks are preparing for a Bledisloe Cup test that's not just about the clash of teams, but also a battle of coaching philosophies and connections. With Schmidt and Cron bringing their A-game, this match is set to be one for the history books. The big headline? Fletcher Newell, the dynamic tight head prop for the All Blacks, is going to be sidelined for the crucial Bledisloe Cup clash against the Wallabies. Yep, you heard that right. Newell picked up a calf injury during the 18-12 loss to the Springboks last weekend. It's not the end of the world, but it's enough to keep him out of the opening match in Sydney and possibly the second game in Wellington. His recovery is expected to take about 3 to 4 weeks, which means he might miss more action than we hoped. Now, Newell has been on fire this season. He's been a standout performer, especially off the bench, and played a pivotal role in recent matches against England and throughout the Rugby Championship. So, his absence is definitely going to be felt. The timing is just a bit unlucky, especially considering his impact in those games. So, what's Scott Robertson, the All Blacks head coach, going to do about this? Well, he's got a few options up his sleeve. With Newell out, Robertson's main tight head choices are Tyrell Lomax and the relatively inexperienced Bledisloe Tosi. But wait, there's more. Tamati Williams, who's versatile and has played on both sides of the scrum, might be called upon to shift over from loose head to tight head. And don't forget about Ofa Tu'ungafasi. He's been a solid presence this year and can also play on the tight head side, though he's been focusing on loose head recently. It's not just about patching things up. It's about making sure the All Blacks can get back to their winning ways. After a rocky start to the Rugby Championship, including an unexpected loss to Argentina and a double defeat against the Springboks, the All Blacks are in desperate need of a win. With Newell out, it's going to be a test of Robertson's strategic skills and the squad's depth. To wrap it all up, Fletcher Newell's injury means he'll miss the Bledisloe Cup opener and possibly the second game, which puts the spotlight on Scott Robertson to make some tactical adjustments. With options like Tamati Williams and Ofa Tu'ungafasi in the mix, the All Blacks will need to adapt quickly to get back on track. So, if you're pumped about this unfolding drama and want to keep up with all the latest rugby news, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You don't want to miss a beat on what's next for the All Blacks. First off, the injury news. Fletcher Newell, the impressive tight head prop who's been a key player for the All Blacks this season, is out for at least 3 to 4 weeks. He picked up this calf issue during the recent 18-12 loss to the Springboks, which also means he'll definitely miss the opening clash against the Wallabies in Sydney. While New Zealand Rugby has confirmed that the injury isn't serious, it's still enough to keep him off the field for the next couple of games. So, the big question is, who's going to step up in his absence? Now, Scott Robertson's got a few options on his hands. With Newell out, the focus shifts to Tyrell Lomax and the inexperienced Bledisloe Tosi as the main tight head options. Robertson might even consider shifting Tamati Williams across if needed, especially with Ethan de Groot returning from injury. Williams has shown he can handle both sides of the scrum, which could be a game-changer here. And let's not forget Ofa Tungafasi. Though he's been playing mainly at loosehead recently, he's another solid option if Robertson needs to make a quick switch. With Williams and Tungafasi available, Robertson has some flexibility to play with, which might ease the pressure of relying heavily on a less experienced player like Tosi in these crucial games. The All Blacks have had a bit of a roller coaster ride in the Rugby Championship so far. They started off with a surprising loss to Argentina but bounced back with a solid win over the same team. The matches against the Springboks didn't go their way, though, and now they're heading into the final 2 games with just 1 win in 4. It's clear they need to pull out all the stops to finish strong, and Newell's injury definitely adds a layer of complexity to their plans. It sounds like there's quite a bit of buzz around McKenzie and his potential move abroad. Given Ogare's strong denial and the financial constraints at La Rochelle, it seems unlikely that McKenzie will be heading there anytime soon. McKenzie's decision could have a significant impact on his future, both in terms of his career and his place with the All Blacks. A move to Japan or another European team might offer him a new challenge and different experiences, but staying in New Zealand would likely mean more continuity with the All Blacks and the chance to build on his current form. As fans, it's always exciting to speculate about these moves, but ultimately, McKenzie's choice will depend on what he values most at this point in his career. Whether it's new challenges, financial incentives, or staying close to the team he's been with for so long. What do you think McKenzie should do? Should he explore new opportunities, or continue his journey with the Chiefs and the All Blacks? Before we wrap up, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on any of our updates. We're always bringing you the latest and greatest from the world of rugby, and you won't want to miss a beat. Alright, that's the scoop for today. What do you think about Newell's injury and the options Robertson has? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think about how the All Blacks should handle this situation. Catch you next time.